So everyone please give a warm welcome to Jeff.
Yeah, speaking of immigrants and expats, so it's kind of interesting. Like, my name is Jeff, but both of my parents were 100% Latvian, so I'm 100% Latvian. And I'm the youngest of 7 kids. And so what they did is when they named the kids, they started with Latvian names. I have a sister named Andra, a brother named Arnolds, then Pauls, Normans, and then Alan, Susan, Jeff. It's like they ran out of names. I know there's only 2 million Latvians and there aren't that many names, so they could have just, maybe come up with something, maybe. You think about it like, I think that every Latvian parent, when they have a boy, they have to sit there and think, we want to name him Giannis. We want him to be Giannis. And it's so difficult for them to like, Giannis or not Giannis. And then they have to decide at some point, like maybe we'll name him Kaspers or Carlos or something. And it's very sad for the family because everybody wants a Giannis. We all want a Giannis. I had 3 Giannises in my family growing up. But we could never call them Giannis. We never called them even John. We had to call them by the nicknames because there were too many of them. It was like Zippy and Grimbergs and this one and that one. And they're all different Johns because there's too many Giannises to keep track of. So yeah, I'm Jeff. You're not. Any Jeffs in the audience tonight? Right? No Jeff. But it's nice to come someplace where your name is like, it's a thing. It's this whole other thing. So yeah. Wow, is that my echo? That was amazing. So this mic stands in the way. So I come from the United States. I was born there, but I've repatriated here. Repatriated. I didn't immigrate. I repatriated. Hello, I'm a repatriate. And I was in Liepāja. I was in Liepāja a couple weeks ago. And I go to this Fontaine Palace. It's a dance club. You go there and you dance all night. And there's all kinds of people coming there. Most of them are Latvian. And I was trying to dance with this Latvian girl, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. It's like, let's go. And her friend comes up, and it says in Latvian, you should ask her to dance. And I speak enough Latvian to know. She asked me that I should ask her to dance. So I said, okay, I'll ask her to dance. And she heard my accent, and she goes, are you British? And it was like hilarious because does this sound British to you? Like, is this what British sounds like to you? And she said immediately like I was British, and then every woman in the room was looking at me like, British man. It's a British man. Ooh, it's a British man. I don't know what the fuck British men did to Latvia. I mean, I know they've done a lot around the world, but I didn't know they did Latvia. But yeah, somehow I got that reputation. And nobody would dance with me. The whole night I was the British guy. So yeah. Sometimes they think I'm Greek, sometimes Italian, sometimes I've been Spanish. I don't know. Nobody believes me when I say I'm Latvian, but I'm 100%. So I come from the United States, and it's 2024, which means we have an election this year. And basically deciding the fate of the world and the universe. And I always knew, like growing up in the 80s and 90s, that we were going to end up in a zombie apocalypse and the world was going to end in this horrible way. I just didn't know the 2 zombies were going to be running for fucking president. Right? I mean, follow me, and Trump has eaten so many brains that he puts all the other zombies to shame. You could take all the Walking Dead movies, all the other ones, and give Donald Trump credit for he's killed more brains than any of them. So we have to decide who's going to be the president of the United States. And here's the thing with America, the United States: 330 million people, 2 opinions. That's it. It's it. It's like 300 million people, Pepsi, Coke, McDonald's, Burger King, man, woman. And that's it. Like, you have to decide. You have to make a decision. Well, the last one we know is a little bit fluid, right? But here's the thing I say. The last thing I want to say. It's like, if you like Pepsi and I like Coke, right? I don't drink Pepsi. I order Coke. But why is it that if someone's gay, it's like, if you decide that that's not your thing and you don't want to be gay, you can just say, I don't want to be gay. I'm not going to do gay today, right? Just like Pepsi, you just don't order it. You just put it off the menu and you don't do it. You don't have to go and protest and get mad at people for doing what they're doing. So anyway, that's about my time. The last thing I want to say is thank you for coming on a Friday night with all the snow and all the cold and everything. You guys are great. I've never seen a crowd this big here, so give yourselves a big round of applause. And thank you. And you've been great, and I've been Jeff, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank you, Jeff.